An artillery barrage. Heavily camouflaged commandos parachute in, storm the compound, take positions around columns as the building burns. These are North Korean special forces conducting an attack drill. Their target, a mock-up of South Korea's Blue House, their version of the White House.
I think this should be a wake-up call to the South Korean government and the South Korean people that you have a North Korea which is still bent on the potential destruction of the South.
The troops practice capturing an enemy who the North Korean anchor says needs to be put on trial. This drill, according to North Korean media, was personally directed by the country's barbarous young dictator Kim Jong-un. Experts say Kim's forces have good intelligence on the layout of the South Korean leader's residence.
Here we see a very well-detailed reproduction of the Blue House. We have the main facility here, the two auxiliary buildings, and even the carport, and even the unique pattern of sidewalk in front of the building. So they paid very close attention to detail when they built this.
The North Koreans have staged an actual attack on the Blue House. January 1968, more than 24 North Korean commandos infiltrated the South. Armed with these weapons, dressed in South Korean uniforms, they got to within about 350 feet of the Blue House. In a furious gun battle, at least 30 South Koreans were killed, as well as 29 North Korean commandos. One North Korean attacker who was captured later spoke to CNN.
I came from North Korea to kill President Park Chung-hee.
It was a mission that failed, and that South Korean leader's daughter, Park Geun-hye, is the country's current president. But she's just been impeached in a massive political scandal, has had her power taken away. Experts say Kim Jong-un will use the South Korean crisis, the political instability, to his advantage.
If they continue to have a political paralysis, it could be very difficult to deal with a North Korean provocation. Now, we should keep in mind that North Korea does have a very savvy sense for drama. They will be trying to get on the radar of the Trump administration.
It appears tonight Kim Jong-un's already on the president-elect's radar. Donald Trump telling Fox News he needs more help in pressuring Pyongyang.
You have North Korea, you have nuclear weapons, and China could solve that problem, and they're not helping us at all.
But experts say China is actually fed up with Kim Jong-un. They are tired of his nuclear tests and other provocations. They're angry with him for not telling them about those tests beforehand, and the Chinese are punishing him. The Chinese have just suspended coal imports from North Korea, cutting off a major source of cash for Kim Jong-un, but that suspension, Wolf, is only going to last a few weeks.